In January of last year, a student at Balor School saw a boat on fire on the Tennessee River just outside his classroom. That student was in Sarah Arvidson's classroom. She knew just what to do.
I immediately went outside through the front of the building, grabbed my phone, called 911, told them what was happening, and I just happened to have my kayak and my life jacket and my first aid kit and everything that I would need for an on-water rescue in my car parked out front. So I grabbed all that stuff, ran back down the hill right over here where you can see.
Arvidson has training in swiftwater rescue and is a wilderness first responder. She was hired by Balor as a French teacher and coach for Walkabout, the school's program for outdoor sports such as whitewater kayaking, climbing, and caving.
So I was trying to get to that guy pretty fast, and as I was on my way, I saw another kayak coming down from the hill, and I was worried because I didn't know who was in that kayak, and I thought it might be a student who really wanted to help, or maybe someone who was going to get in the way potentially. I just didn't know who that person was.
I got in the kayak, grabbed a life jacket, and then I was like, we don't have a paddle. And so somebody ran, we got a paddle, and I just took off as fast as I could, straight for him. And when I got there, as soon as he saw me close, I could see his body just kind of calming down a little bit. And I said, I went up and I threw him a life jacket, and I got right up next to him and I grabbed the front of the boat with the kayak and I handed him a life jacket, so we're gonna let the boat go.
And then when I got closer, I saw that the person in the other kayak actually got there first, and I realized that it was my colleague, Robin, and I was immediately relieved because I knew that Robin was probably the best person in the building to be involved in this sort of scenario.
So we kind of side by side, he kind of grabbed the middle, and we pulled him for a while, and we pulled him, and then Sarah said, do you want me to take over? We got about 10 yards from the bank, and she took over. Got us to the bank, and then we got him up, and that was it. I mean, literally, so fast.
Being a whitewater kayaker, especially when you're in the novice levels, you depend on others to help you. And so they rescue you, and you practice rescue techniques all the time. And coming up through the whitewater kayaking community exposed me to a lot of training that I really used on this day. So I don't feel that what I was able to do is something that I was able to do all on my own. I've had swiftwater rescue classes and CPR classes and lots of opportunity and time to practice throwing a rope to someone or chase a boat that unfortunately doesn't have a human being in it anymore, or to save a person who's floating downstream in a river and in a controlled and intended environment. So really, I think that the award, it's important to me and it matters to me because it's representative of all of the people who have helped me get to this point in my life where I was able to help someone.
The two went right back into their classrooms and finished the day after the water rescue. Their actions under stress have earned them the American Red Cross First Responder Award.